What's up, everybody? Noah Kisser back here for your review of the brand new Hallmark Channel movie, Don't Go Breaking My Heart. This is the new Ryan Pavey film. This is about Miranda. So, Miranda runs a boot camp for recently brokenhearted. She begins to form a connection with new client Ben, played by Ryan Pavey, who is also a reporter investigating whether her boot camp is a scam or a phenomenon. We've seen this film 100 times. We've seen the undercover reporter. We've seen the undercover writer. Somebody going to this place to try and buy it. Trying to write this column. This is your standard Hallmark film. Now, before I get into my review, what is everybody thinking of this film? Since I am in the Hallmark groups. This is a half and half movie, I think. This is a half people really like it, and people did not like this film very much. I'm very surprised, but then again, most of the people in these groups are women. And the one thing that they all said that was a simultaneous praise is that it has Ryan Pavey, because they think that he's really attractive. And as a straight dude, I completely get it. Good looking dude, great voice, great gruff, strong, manly voice. But then you got Italia Ricci. She's been in a Hallmark film or two. She's most recently been in Love in Winter and Rome in Love. Rome in Love is a pretty good one. Love in Winter is a pretty good one. But it's sad because I look back and I realize that she's in Don John. If you don't know what Don John is, just look up Don John. First of all, if you're a Hallmark fan, it's probably not for you. It is very rated R. But it's such a good movie. It actually speaks. It actually speaks to both genders. So she's not a newbie either. But I haven't loved any of her films, and I did not love this one either. Don't Go Breaking My Heart is a pretty decent Hallmark film for the most part. And I say for the most part because is it very cliched? Is this a story we've seen tons of times? Yes, it is. Is it a good spring fling movie? I'm going to say you could have put this out at any time. It doesn't really feel like a spring film, but I could see you putting this out in the fall as well, getting ready for like a school type of film, a boot camp for summer nights or something like that. I don't think this felt like a spring film, not like Chasing Waterfalls, where you're gonna go to a very exotic place, a very beautiful place, and just hike. I don't see this film being a very well-received film. I don't see this getting a DVD released for a good little bit. We're going to have to see how the ratings are for this one. Don't Go Breaking My Heart has chemistry through the last half. Now, a lot of people didn't like this film because it's not your typical Hallmark film. Now, with that being said, it is your typical Hallmark film with the kiss at the end, the romance story, but it doesn't focus on the romance for the first half of the film, which I really liked. I really like that. It's a nice welcome change. Mostly, we are used to, if this was any other Hallmark film, it would have gone something like this. Ben sees Miranda. Or Miranda sees Ben. Thinks he's really, really attractive, and then he just shows up as part of her boot camp. They start the romance about halfway through, particularly with the dancing scene. Teaching them how to dance, how to have a connection. It's a film that is more interested in the boot camp story than it is the romance, which is a good thing. But when I'm watching it for the romance, and I'm not getting a lot of romance, that's kind of a downfall. But when it does get into the romance aspect of the film, it does work. Ryan Paevey's a charming dude. He's a very charming dude, and he makes really, really good Hallmark films for the most part. I really loved A Timeless Christmas with him and Aaron Cahill. I believe he was also in Harvest Love, which was a very good one. Really good looking dude. Let's look at his other films here for Hallmark Channel. Of course, everybody knows him from his days on General Hospital as Nathan West. He was in Matching Hearts, decent. Christmas at the Plaza, really good one. And a really great one here that I really enjoyed, A Summer Romance, really, really good. With him and Aaron Krakow. From Friend to Fiancé. I don't want to talk about that one. That was a big letdown for me. Hope at Christmas, I have not seen that one. Marrying Mr. Darcy and Unleashing Mr. Darcy, okay. Harvest Love, that's a very, very good one. If you haven't seen that one, that's one of his first ones. This is him and Jen Lilly. A doctor from Seattle returns home to her family farm to reconnect with her son and finds more than she can imagine in Will Nash, played by Ryan Paevey. Everybody pretty much knows him as the Hallmark guy or as the Nathan West guy. And I completely get that. Doran Bell. I feel like I've seen Doran Bell in something before. Okay, that completely explains it. He's been in Time for Us to Come Home for Christmas, which is a great Hallmark Christmas film starring Lacey Chabert from last year. Surprisingly, she had two really, really good ones. Love in the Forecast, Our Christmas Love Song, Love on the Slopes, The Perfect Catch. So he's not a newbie to the Hallmark Channel either. This film goes back to the brokenheartedness of a breakup. The problem is, I didn't care about the breakups. I didn't care about the broken hearts because I didn't know any of their exes. Ben, we actually see his ex or his girlfriend break up with her. It's a very Hallmarky breakup scene. There's no screaming, there's no cussing, there's no violence. It's a very calm breakup scene, which is good for the Hallmark Channel, because if it was a big uproarious F you and F you be just, everyone would be in shock and completely mad. Don't Go Breaking My Heart has beautiful cinematography, a okay script, and chemistry throughout the second half of the film. But it's not enough for me to really recommend this to you like I did. It Was Always You, or A Winter Getaway, or Chasing Waterfalls. I enjoyed all three of those films this year. Or Taking a Shot at Love. Those are the best four films so far, in my opinion, in the Hallmark romance genre. In the mystery genre, I've only liked, and I mean really liked, one of them. And that was Aurora Teagarden How to Con a Con. Don't Go Breaking My Heart is going to get a B. It's a good film. I don't think it's great, though. If it wasn't for the chemistry that I felt between these two at the second half, which by the way, a lot of people did not get that feel. A lot of people didn't get the romance for it. They didn't feel the chemistry between these two characters, and that is an audience thing. Most of the time, you feel the chemistry all the way through, like with Aaron Krakow and Tyler Hines, like with Christopher Russell, and I just lost her name. Cindy Busby. You are not going to feel the romance all the time. You're not going to feel the chemistry and actually think there's chemistry on screen because it's a good actor. The thing is, they have to have good on-screen chemistry, good written chemistry, and I didn't feel that they had it all the way through. But I will say that this was one of the best kisses that I've seen in a good while, because they were kissing. And I mean, this wasn't your little piddly little peck. No, they were going at it, and I felt like this was the best Hallmark kiss that I've seen in a good while, except from Aaron Krakow and Tyler Hines, and It Was Always You. I thought that one was better, but this is a pretty good kiss here. I'm going to give it a B. Stay tuned next time on my channel, which, by the way, you're getting 3 Hallmark videos today, which, by the way, if you're new, hello, my name is Noah Kaser. Every single week, I'm going to review the new Hallmark film or films, and at the end of the month, I will be looking at the next month's films, as well as ranking that month's films, so that's what we're doing up next. We are going to do the March 2021 Hallmark movie ranking video, as well as looking at what's coming out in April and telling you my expectations for them. So I will see all of you guys in those videos up next.